Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Ozzie representing out of Appeal. I will show you now comment on any and everything on YouTube. I have to first give a shout out to all my subscribers. I always say it in every video. Thanks a lot for subscribing to me as well. Appreciate it. I'm not even supposed to have one subscriber because I'm always commenting on people's videos. So I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers as well. Appreciate it. I have to give a shout out to Andrew Clemenshaw. He hit me up on the inbox. He wanted me to comment on a couple of things in politics. So I have to give a shout out to him. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the bailout vote, which has failed. Very interesting. But the thing that's like I think about the most is like with these politicians and as far as the Republicans and Democrats, how they still don't get along. They still don't understand we in a recession. And when is it gonna when are they going to understand that it's all about the American people? We the ones that's suffering. We all suffering in the United States. It doesn't matter what's your nationality. We suffering in the United States. We going through a recession. You know, they didn't pass the 700 bailout program, but the thing I'm wondering, where is they getting the money from? You know, we already suffering with the stock market and everything else. They spend $10 billion a month in Iraq with the military. $10 billion a month. Now where's the progress? All right, there's progress. They had you know, help, you know, the people in Iraq, the citizens of Iraq, and they helped bring some order there, even though it's, you know, a couple of things going on in certain parts of Iraq. They help bring some sort of order. But what benefit is it doing for us as the American people, being that we stuck our hand in there in that country? What benefit is it doing for us? They have oil over there, and yet and still that oil is not being used basically to help build their country. It's not used to finance their country. Yet and still we putting money into their country, and we spending $10 billion a month, and we're suffering. The stock markets is going down, businesses is going out of business, jobs is being lost, and we're suffering. And if you're spending that type of money, we're going through that type of recession, where's this $700 billion bailout money going to be coming from? Because the more you spend money outside of the country using the taxpayers' dollars, the more the dollar becomes weak. Simple as that. And I find it interesting. You have, you know, as I look at the news, because you don't have to be a scholar or a professor to see what's going on in the world and current events. It just takes common sense and you paying attention. I see these politicians, they get up there and they talk a good one just to give something to the American people, just to help them. Like, all right, we're going to throw them that. But they're not pulling together to make anything better. I don't see anything that they're pulling together. All I still see them doing is still warring with each other. When is it going to come time that it's about the American people? And it's always should have been about the American people. It's funny how people that run corporations, right? I sit down and I wonder, I said, if I invest money in a company, in stock, right? It bottoms out. My stock is worthless now. Who does the money go to? You know, the money goes somewhere. Who does it go to? How come a person that makes a decision about a company, how come he's able to walk away with 50, 60, 80 million dollars with a nice pension and everything, but the people that work for the company, they walk away with zero, nothing? But the person that makes the decision walks away with a fat check. I guess that's where your money going to when it bottoms out. You got the president, Bush, the Bush administration. They make a decision, or you know, they in Congress or whatever, to make a decision to go on Iraq. How come we're not benefiting from it? We're helping them out already. It's our tax dollars. Why is it not being financed back? Like, why are we not getting back that money? They have oil over there. Is it because somebody's being selfish behind closed doors and stealing and being greedy? Like, they probably taking oil from there and still bringing it in the United States, and we're still paying the high prices. So I guess just like the CEO that runs a company, when Bush comes out of office and Cheney comes out of office, their wallets are heavy because our money is being funneled through other companies so it could go into their bank account. So when they leave office with a big, heavy lump sum of money through the companies, because oil is still coming in, because the military is there for a reason. And I know all that personnel and $10 billion is not just there for them to just be helping out the people, because you know what? They have missionaries out there. Missionary is a private firm, a military firm that the United States hire. Instead of them spending $10 billion a month, they could be spending $1 billion a month and maybe a little less, and giving it to the missionaries, because they already use your tax dollars to train the private firm. They already use your tax dollars because the missionaries get trained with personnel from the military. I don't know if you knew that or not, but that's what they do. It's your tax dollars that help train a private firm. And they should be the ones that be out there backing up the Iraqi police and army, assisting them, and pull out the troops. Why nobody's not thinking about that? Why? Is it because the oil is there and it's being snuck out, and we still paying the high prices, and they pretending like, the oil prices is going up, and it's hard for us to get oil and this and that, but they have oil over there. Something ain't right. You know what? It boils down to you. And a lot of responsibilities. I see that y'all write a lot of stuff on YouTube and stuff when it comes to politics. I read it, whether negative or positive. I read the stuff that y'all write on other people's pages. And one thing I have to say is you, the American people, that have the power to make a change, especially on YouTube. It needs to be some type of chain. Y'all need to put videos together, a chain reaction. You have to force your local politicians and, of course, the government, Congress, Senate, President, the future people that's hopefully going to be president in November. You have to force them. You have to be heard. You have the power here on YouTube to force them to answer these questions. Why are we suffering? Why is our economy bad? What are you really going to do about it? Where is this money? Why is money going all these other places instead of being funneled at home? Remember, it's your tax dollars that support this stuff. Why is the government is not bringing a vote to the American people? Y'all vote for y'all local politicians. Y'all vote for who's ever going to be senator, congressman, or president or vice president. Y'all vote for them. Y'all need to be heard. Y'all need to get together, put some videos up, force the media to make sure that the public is being heard, and put some pressure on these politicians, because all they doing is putting on a suit, put a little flag at the collar, and feeding you garbage like what they was taught, I guess, in college. That's all they doing, is feeding you just to keep you settled, just to keep you balanced a little bit, or store you for whatever reason. But yet and still, billions of dollars is being pumped out of the United States like nothing. Where's the return? Where's the return? And if we can't afford it, why do you still have the military over there? I sit back and I think to myself, I said, well, maybe the only reason why they have them there is because they're still sneaking out that oil. And they don't want to have a private security there, because then they'll know, the behind the scene secrets or whatever, or what's really going on. That's what I think. Sometimes you just have to sit back and don't let people feed you garbage. Sometimes you got to just sit back and let common sense just kick in. But the pressure is on you, the people here in the United States. You, the people on YouTube. Y'all have to create that buzz. You have to band together, put videos out, connect these videos like a chain, and force these politicians into creating solutions, proper solutions, not just telling a story and we the American because it sounds good so we could clap. No, none of that stuff. We want answers, those answers to be a solution. And it's time to get it done. We need things to happen, and we need it fast, because it depends on your family and yourself. Like I always say, never give up. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy your life and smile, because it's good for the soul. Make a video. Put some pressure on these politicians. The pressure is on you.